Let Sam go hunting.
Okay. Aren't you the soft-hearted one?
Looks like you're moving on, Brogar. The Don's given me your hut.
You better watch your step, little fish, because as soon as you stumble, my blade will be waiting.
Yeah. Don't think I won't be ready for you.
You won't see me coming, little fish.
I'm gonna kill your ass. Take your beer, pump. Take your water pipe, loot your chest. Candlestick. Take all your shit. Sleep in your bed, pump.
You think it'll be one-sided? Let's find out.
You bastard. That gear is mine. I'll consider that your winnings, you bastard.
Ah. Very funny. Making friends wherever I go.
Stop where you are. You ain't going another step closer to the Don.
Guarding. Guess that's a really important job.
Most important in the camp. I make sure people don't just stroll in to see the Don. He's very against strolling in. And I'm not pissing Rachel off or I won't get any grub. So, move along.
Rachel says I can talk to the Don.
Really? And I'm just supposed to believe you, eh?
Shall I bring her here? I'm sure she'd be delighted to know her orders aren't being followed.
Yeah, all right. I get the picture. Go in, but don't annoy him, or Rachel will be serving up both our guts for lunch.
Damn. Huh. Ooh, the Don's got good at that dancer. Fighter. Adventure. Oh, look at this. He's got his own guy up in here.
Gold and water, the secret treasures of the desert.
Ooh, experience plus 2. You got some experience perks for that. Adventure. Fighter.
Unless the Don sent you with business, I don't have time for you.
Wow, okay.
Is it your habit to walk into places unannounced? Who are you?
A castaway. I've come to offer you my services.
A castaway? I need true men. Lucky men. You saw your ship wrecked beneath you. Do you see that as luck?
When all but one other died and I lived, I call that luck.
Well, I suppose we're all castaways on this island. Castaway by life, now castaway by those stones. I'll give you a chance, castaway. Prove your luck to me.
I have brought you the sword you were searching for.
This is Oscar's work. I can see that right away. We both sought this sword since we heard of it. Now here it is in my hands. Here, you deserve a little gold for bringing this to me. Pride gets eaten alive in this damn swamp. It gets swallowed by anger, poisoned by idleness. Sometimes I think Fincher is the only man Jack of them left with any self-worth. And Fincher told me that you have pride. But do you have substance? I am in need of pride. So I shall give you a chance to prove yourself, castaway.
If I'm to serve, I'll need better armor.
Favors are earned. Prove your value and favor will follow.
I'd like to know more about what's happening here. Why are you and your men in this swamp?
The Inquisitor has his claws stuck deep into the flesh of this island, a firm grip on the harbour town and the monastery. Well, that's what he thinks. And that's what others see. The Inquisition's numbers growing, men dragged into his service. What I see is a man making enemies, a man wasting his strength against the creatures in the ruins. So we wait here, the spider in the corner of the web, and we bide our time.
What is the Inquisitor looking for in the temple ruins?
White robes take everything they discover to the monastery, and there the mages are working to unlock some secret. This much I do know. So far they've avoided this temple, but for how much longer?
Do the white robes attack you and your men?
Right now, they are avoiding open war. But if they don't find what they're searching for elsewhere, I'm sure we can expect their eyes to turn to us.
What was it like before the Inquisitor was here?
Corrupt as any land ruled from the mainland. Governor after governor bleeding the people, courting favor. When their men, the garrison, were withdrawn to the mainland, we were ready. I took control. In the name of the people, the brothels were clean, the prices fair. Men had dignity, pride. And the earth shook, the temple ruins rose, and the Inquisition and all their ways came after them. Why here? Of all the places they could have gone, why did they come here? The Inquisitor is hiding something from us, but I shall find his secret. And in the meantime, I shall strip as much as I can from those ruins. With gold. With gold, you can fight power.
What do you plan to do?
I want my town back. It is our town. It belongs to the people of this island, not the mainland. For that reason, I left some of my men there when we withdrew, gathering intelligence, frustrating the plans of the Inquisition. They were supposed to be sending me information, but I've heard little recently. These aren't times when plans run smoothly.
How can I help you?
Find out what is happening in Harbour Town. Find my men. I have no idea if my men are alive, in prison, dead, or worse, if they have defected. Go there. Discover the truth for me.
What are the names of your men in Harbour Town?
No, I don't trust you well enough for that. Go to the town and find them. And if you don't, and you are captured, without names, there is still a chance they can stay free. I won't put my men in danger.
How do I get into Harbour Town without being seen by the Inquisition?
The town's rear gate is guarded by the old town watch. They are men without a master, and their loyalty can be bought with a little gold.
When everyone is corrupt, in gold you trust. I am willing to go to the town for you.
Good. Go and find if my people are still loyal. One more thing.
Yes.
The Inquisitor. Gather all the information you can about him. Here in this hole, I am deaf and blind. I have to know what that fanatic is planning. For my people. For my island.
About your pile of gold.
You will be paid your due. Or was there more to that question than greed?
Not every man feels they get their share. Brogar is betraying you and lining his own pockets. He's using his fighters to extort protection money from the others under your command.
Brogar has always had his schemes.
And in this time, when your men grow restless and afraid, you want them paying money to him and blaming you for their misery?
If what you say is true, I will stretch Brogar's neck. You are right. It is time an example was set.
Last ship landed here months ago. I saw this with this place.
What can I do for you? Perhaps some healing?
You're a mage, and you serve the Don.
Someone has to take care of the boys here. It falls to me to do so. It's an honor, and it allows me to do what I need to. The boys here are a little exuberant, but we have an arrangement. I heal them, and they leave me to carry out my studies in peace.
You study?
Certainly. There is much to discover here. Like, for example, the magic barrier in the lower vaults.
What can you tell me about the monastery?
It was a place of reflection and study. A place of meditation. Now, though, it is little more than a brutal training ground for the Inquisitor. Where once silence and thought reigned, now there is the sound of quarterstaffs clashing as the Order's warriors practice. But there are those there who remain studious, who keep the Order's knowledge.
Is there anyone there who will share this knowledge?
You could try Master Illuma. He teaches scroll making. Simple magic it may be, but it would be a good idea not to underestimate the power of scrolls.
Thank you. I will talk to him if I see him.
I would. You won't regret it.
What magic barrier?
They were clever, the builders of this place. They did not rely on just iron and stone to keep people out. They knew the power of magic, too. If you ever venture deeper into the temple, you'll find that out. And this isn't the only place on the island they protected with magic.
What must I do to acquire the skills needed in magic?
That path leads you to the harbor town. I think you should start your search for magic there.
What can you offer for healing?
I have potions to ease your wounds. I'm well versed in the art of alchemy.
Do you have things to sell?
Potions. That's potions. They'll open locks. Really not shit for sale.
Boom banger bang. The worst failures in alchemy.
That was the play. Oops, I'll take that back.
I think I'll have to study alchemy.
Do not touch what is not yours.
How did an ogre wind up guarding gold for an outlaw?
Don Estaban saved my life. Now I owe him that life. I, Caracos, work for Don Estaban and for my honor.
That's a lot of gold you have there.
It is from the ruins. The Don's men gather it like bees. I am the bee's sting.
The Don must trust you to leave you with all his gold.
Don Estaban says, there is no one better than Caracos. Honor is what matters to me. Gold does not bring honor, only greed.
Looks like the Don couldn't have found a better guard.
Some people have tested Caracos. None have passed.
I can believe that.
The disloyal find death. The loyal I train to defend Don Estaban.
You train the men here?
Don Estaban needs strong arms and sharp axes.
I want to improve my fighting skills.
Oh. Alright. Alright, well, we talked to the Don. Yeah, we got all that done, so I'm gonna go back and, I know I told her I wasn't gonna tell him, but I did it anyhow.
By the way, Don Esteban knows about the business with Brogar. If you want real change, you can't keep things from him.
But I asked you not to. We sorted it, didn't we? What's the use in worrying him now? Things might not be good here, but Esteban had found some peace, and now you just go. I don't feel like talking.
Tango. Yeah.
What have you done? Brogar is furious, and I mean really furious. If he catches you, there's no knowing what he'll do.
Where is he?
I don't know. He headed into the swamp in the south, and that's the last we saw of him.
He had to run. The Don's gonna turn him into...
Yeah, I know what he'll be turned into. It won't be pretty.
Brogar's never been pretty.
Tango. If I find him, I can kill him. Maybe he went to cave. I hope he came here. I could kill it there. Brogar?
I've killed them.
One less.
Louis.
Often, yes. Don't ask me.
It is... You can stop worrying about Brogar. I've dealt with him.
You're quite something. With him gone, I just hope the Don will find his old self again. But that's me talking about us, and I get the sense you've already outgrown us. You've got a spirit of adventure. This swamp isn't going to be good enough for you. Well, I guess I better get back to my own work, eh? Good luck with wherever you go.
Yeah. Alright, pick lock. Pick lock.
I want to be a better thief.
Can you teach me how to open locks?
Of course. Many locks have a bolt that you have to push down in order to be able to open the lock. Then you can poke in all directions with your lockpick until the lock is open. But be careful. If you push in the wrong direction, the lockpick may break.
Teach me the right way to sneak.
If you want to be really quiet, put down your feet toes first. Be sure you aren't stepping on twigs or anything like that. They'll give you away. You have to be slow. You can't be hasty.
Alright, so I got me some thieving skills. I got,
Let's trade. Let's trade.
hit that ring at the +3 dexterity. You must tempt it. You must tempt it to buy that. Poacher's bow. How archery would do in this game. Heading out of the swamp. Away from the Don and his camp. I'm dead up in there, don't want to go up in there. Get my ass kicked. I always wondered if archery build would be viable in this game with those damn pigs. It's like they spawn back, 3 of them. Archer seems like it'd be pretty fun in this game. I bet there's a lot of kiting there, backpedaling and stuff. That shit would get old quick. This pig didn't spawn back over here, huh? Nope. I wonder if she's still down there.
Can you show me the way to Harbour Town?
Sure.
Show
Follow
me the
me.
way to fucking town. Funky town. I don't know, brother. Plants up here. How long, Brad? There's plants up here. The creature. Oh, that. It's just going through here.
See that farm down in the valley?
I see it.
Some of the Inquisition's minions work down there. Novices, they call them. They're apprentices to the mages in the monastery. Talk to them. They'll help you get to Harbour Town. But watch you don't find yourself accidentally recruited. You get recruited, there'll be no welcome for you at the Don's camp.
Thanks. I can take it from here.
I'm sure you can. Good luck. See you around.
Slicey dicey.